This 1 Degree Outside video is brought to you by Fiesta Shows.
This holiday season, experience the magic of the celebration of lights. Drive through over a mile of glittering road transformed into a wonderland of color with more than 1 million LED lights in the Merrimack Valley, South Shore, Central Mass, and Maine. Now through January 3rd, save on tickets and enter to win at fiesta.1degreeoutside.com.
Well, this is your Midweek Insights. Meteorologist Danielle Noyce here for the 1 Degree Outside Weather Network. Whether you're sticking close to home or going a far distance for the Thanksgiving holiday, we've got you covered with the Northeast and national forecast. It's a breezy and cool Thanksgiving, chilly Friday, and for the upcoming weekend. We'll break down the details. Mountain snow accumulates, and there will be some ambiance flakes elsewhere that we're going to see, especially during the day on Friday. We'll take a look at that coming up. If you are traveling, keep in mind you've got us in the palm of your hand with our free weather app. It works across the country and actually across the globe. Download it. It's the only forecast you need to know. Search 1 Degree Outside Weather in the App Store and Google Play. You can tap to watch the stream right on the home screen of our app. And there are 3 ways to watch the stream, which is up, by the way, 24/7. So it's anytime, anywhere. On a smart TV, you can open up the YouTube app and search 1 Degree Outside Network. Watch us that way, always at 1degreeoutside.live and on our app as well. Let's start across the country for our Wednesday. High pressure will be building into the central United States. The big weather story will be this area of low pressure over the Great Lakes. So pockets of snow and some windswept snow will be the case across the Midwest and then travel through the eastern Great Lakes Wednesday night into Thanksgiving Day. Up and down the eastern seaboard, this cold front will bring some scattered showers, maybe even a thunderstorm across the southeastern United States. And then in the Pacific Northwest, an approaching storm will bring increasing clouds and some intermountain snow. High temperatures will be chilly across the northern plains for our Wednesday. Highs only topping out in the 20s, but that's actually relatively mild compared to chillier air that will come in for Thanksgiving Day itself in those areas. Otherwise, Thanksgiving, we've got lake effect snow bands that will be ongoing, heavy snow at that. Meanwhile, the storm will be offshore, so the eastern seaboard's generally quiet. Couple of thunderstorms down across central and southern Florida, and then snow and rain expanding from Seattle through portions of western Montana during the day on Thanksgiving. Highs on Thanksgiving Day in the northern plains only in the teens. Only in the teens and 20s, and actually 40s all the way down into the central plains to 50s and some 60s along the Gulf Coast states. So it is a cooler air mass that comes in, and that includes for us here in New England. By the time we get to Friday, storminess will continue to expand east through the Rockies, through the northern plains with pockets of snow, and then lake effect snow bands will be piling up across the Great Lakes. We may even see some snowflakes here in New England. The farther south and east you come with that chilly air coming in. So we'll take a closer look at New England coming up. High temperatures on Friday. You notice a divide, some milder air down to the south, but a lot of the country running cooler than average with many spots running in the 20s, 30s, and 40s from the west to east coast. Here at home, our Wednesday features scattered showers. And during the day, they'll come and go. So I know it's a huge travel day for our Wednesday. It's not going to be a pouring rain the whole day. You'll have some wet spots on the road. You'll need to use the wipers intermittently, but it's not like, again, it's a steady rain that comes in. It's periodic showers that do continue to move on by as they come through. But they do extend from Maine back down into the mid-Atlantic, especially during the afternoon to early evening. Cold front comes in Wednesday night. That means for Thanksgiving, it's sun and clouds, but behind it, that cooler air comes in. Lake effect snow bands get ongoing and will continue during the day on Thursday night into Friday and into Saturday. And that also means some upslope snow in the mountains of New England will continue and pile up Friday. Notice farther south and east you come, some ambiance flakes, some flurries, some light snow showers Friday afternoon and evening with this upper level energy kind of rotating in, maybe a sprinkle along the south coast too. So it is a day that's going to look and feel like snow, and there will be some flakes around. Wind is going to be gusty on Friday too. Friday evening and night, we still have some areas of snow that will continue in the mountains, and the lake effect band should ease during the day on Saturday. It's a generally quiet weather day overall. By the time we get to Sunday, there will be an increase in clouds again, and that's out ahead of the next disturbance. So I'm showing you the Northeast here because for anyone traveling back to New England on Sunday, there will be some pockets of rain and snow expanding through Pennsylvania and into western New York Sunday afternoon. So if you want to try to avoid at least any precipitation, you want to be traveling earlier in the day on Sunday before this continues to spread towards the east, and we will keep you posted on that for sure. Predicted wind gusts on Thanksgiving Day, 20 to 30 miles per hour for the most part. that will ease during the evening and overnight. So it will be a breezy day, kind of classic fall, that brisk feel. Friday's the strongest wind out of the west-southwest. I do think numerous gusts up around 40 miles per hour in central and southern New England will be pretty common on Friday. Northern New England is a tad lower, like 20 to 35 miles per hour. And then on Saturday, still a breezy day with many gusts 20 to 30 miles per hour and a few higher gusts across northern New England that will top out around 40 and even 45 miles per hour. And keep in mind, in the summits in northern New England, there will be some stronger gusts as well, and then that will ease somewhat during the day on Saturday. So turkey trots across New England. In general, it's going to be around 40 degrees. Lots of sunshine, but that breeze does kick up. So for those that are going to be spectating, you want to be layered up. For those that are running, the relative humidity is pretty perfect, and the wind chill is going to be running in the mid-30s in general, with that wind kicking up again 10 to 20 miles per hour. High temperatures on Thanksgiving Day running about 40 to 45 for most of western, central, northern New England, a couple of 30s in the far north country, but most of us right around or just slightly cooler than average for this time of the year. Will be in the mid to upper 40s in much of southern New England. So where does that stack up in terms of some history? Well, Boston climatology, the warmest Thanksgiving was in the lower 70s. That was back in 1941. The record low, believe it or not, was 11 degrees. The coldest high temperature was not too long ago. 2018, we were 24 degrees. Record precip was over 2 inches back in 1971 on Thanksgiving. Record snowfall was over 4 inches in Boston back in 1989. And our typical chance of snow on Thanksgiving Day in the city of Boston is pretty low, about 7% chance. Precipitation is a little bit higher, about a 40% chance, but it looks like it is going to be a dry Thanksgiving this year. Overnight on Thursday night, widespread 20s to low 30s. Some localized slick spots in northern New England with the mountain snow showers will continue. During the day on Friday, we don't get out of the 30s to right around 40. And remember, the wind kicks up. We have those gusts around 40 miles per hour. So I can't rule out an isolated pocket of outages or damage that may occur. It's not going to be widespread, but it will create a wind chill value that's running in the 20s to low 30s on Black Friday. So if you are doing some shopping out and about, definitely layered up the winter gear for sure. Friday night, widespread 20s to around 30. Still some localized slick travel across western and northern New England. Saturday highs, very similar to Friday, only in the 30s to right around 40. There'll be a touch less wind, but the wind chill will still be in the 20s to lower 30s. So we're dressing for winter here, heading towards the end of the week. Predicted new snow, by the way, in the mountains with the upslope snow showers. By the time we get to Friday evening, it's 2 to 4 and 4 to 6 with some locally higher amounts in the summits across northern Vermont. And then I play things through, and you notice by the time we get to Saturday evening, we'll add a few more inches. Again, generally up and down the spine of the greens, into the favored spots of the White Mountains, the northwest facing slopes, where it is generally 2 to 4 and then 4 to 6, extending into far northwestern Maine. And woo, look at this. Back across western New York, off of Lake Ontario and Lake Erie, these lake effect snow bands, they will be measuring the snow in feet by the time the weekend is done. Awesome news for snow lovers. You can sign up to be a 1 Degree Outside enthusiast. Detailed discussions 2 times a week, updating maps on there. A few more ways too that you can help support our mission. 4 membership levels in total. All the details at membership.onedegreeoutside.com.